And that was Old Canada. A lovely performance by Skylar Cole. And we'll be right back in just a moment. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Toronto Raptors. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Matisse Thybulle out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And here's Barnes. Joel Embiid with the board. It's Bryant with a drive. Here's Thybulle. And Philadelphia calls time here. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Van Vliet. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Bryant, the pass to Thybulle. Bryant, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Isaac with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Bryant. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
He was all alone on that one. Siakam's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. The open shot by Van Vliet. They get it back. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Bryant. Screen by Embiid. Back to Thybulle. Here's Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And then Bryant with the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Siakam outside. Shoots over Isaac. And that one's long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And here's Bryant outside. Barnes with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Kicks it out to Siakam. Nails the wide open jumper. Siakam's got 8.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Crosses over. And Maxey with the lay-in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. To the right side. Siakam in the post. Isaac covering. Siakam, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Maxey. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Embiid gets the double team. Inside, it's stolen by Trent. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. The three from Barnes. Drills it from deep.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Isaac. It's stolen by Barnes. Now Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. Bamba's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Maxey. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Trent. Oh, nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got his third basket on the night right there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Achua with a screen on Melton. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Sixers.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Here's Bryant. It's not going to go for him, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Melton against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
On the wing, Bryant tries it from 19. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Porter. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups. Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Bryant. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Bamba.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Melton passes to Bamba. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Maxey against Trent. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
Maxey against Trent. Back to Boucher. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Maxey passes to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Boucher. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Achua with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Boucher. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Caldwell Pope. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game is favored. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
We've got Pascal Siakam, Fred Van Vliet out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Kim Birch, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Isaac. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Maxey. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Van Vliet. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Siakam the screen. Pass to Birch. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now here's Embiid. And here's Thibault. Isaac outside. Caruso right side. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. Just couldn't get it to go.
Caruso against Van Vliet. Knocked loose and stolen by Caruso. Thibault on the wing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And there's the call on Kim Birch. That's his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Embiid against Birch. And Embiid gets the double team. Caruso outside. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Maxey passes to Thibault. Back to Maxey. To the wing, right side. Caruso, left side. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
B.A., let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, B.A.
6 on the shot clock. Knocked away and stolen by Caruso. Over to the left wing. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter the pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Birch. Van Vliet against Maxey. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Outside Thibault. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good. Philadelphia with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Bryant against Trent. Bryant, no good. Toronto trailing. Now here's Trent. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Barnes. The shot no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. Melton outside. Pass to Bryant. Basket counts.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Trent outside. Barnes against Thibault. Barnes, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Well, the Raptors shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Flynn, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Vanderbilt's checked in for Philadelphia. Caldwell Pope comes in for Thibault. Pass to Flynn. Achua with a screen on Melton. Here's Flynn. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 1:49 left in the first half. Now here's Achua. Boucher on the screen. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Right side Vanderbilt. Hey, puts up a 3. Philadelphia, the rebound. Here's Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Trent left side. 1:07 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, poked away. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Flynn off the mark there with a 3.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And here's Bryant outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bryant's got 21.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Achua with a screen on Melton. Here's Flynn. Achua passes to Barnes. Back to Achua. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Free throw no good for Bryant.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Trent, the pass to Porter. Here's Siakam. Off target at the rim. And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops throughout.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings. And Shaq, as a player, did you ever look at power rankings to see how other teams were measuring up?
I can't say I did, Ernie, because no one measures up to me.
Big guys always want to make it about height, always.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the 76ers.
Just bullying them in the paint. I mean, getting to the rim at ease. They're looking like, oh man, the big fella.
And I would guess that Kenny is not referring to me.
Nope, not you.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, Matisse Thybulle out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Embiid in it to 5 down low. And Embiid gets the double team. From the arc. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist from Embiid. Isaac's got 6.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Barnes against Isaac. Pass to Bryant. And here's Thybulle. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Siakam in the post. He's against Isaac. It's stolen by Isaac. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Thybulle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Maxey passes to Isaac. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. Outside Maxey. Bryant outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now a timeout called by Toronto. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
The Raptors making a switch here. Chua's checked in. To halt the run. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. Clock at 6. And then Siakam with the jam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Embiid inside. He's covered by Siakam. Yep, count it. Embiid's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Trent's shot is off.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Embiid.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Embiid. Here's Vanderbilt outside Maxey. There's the three. The offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. This one for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's outside Maxey. Now Embiid. Give him 8. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Caruso outside. Achua with the rebound. A difficult situation for Toronto. Anunoby with it. Caruso covers. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caruso. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. A line change here for Toronto. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Bamba comes in for Embiid, and it's Bryant in for Melton. Philadelphia is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Caruso outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Bryant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vanderbilt. Jacks up a 3. Bryant, no good. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Boucher outside. And here's Jackson. Outside Porter. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bryant outside. Caruso outside. Back to Bryant. And he drives in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Good work defensively by Caruso. Bryant with it. Shoots over Jackson. And the shot falls short that time. The Raptors shooting only 23% so far. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Boucher a screen on Bryant. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So let's get loud. Fans, we need you to get loud right now.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Flynn. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Bryant inside. Birch on him. Birch with some nice D. Outside Porter. Pass to Flynn. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Ben in for Flynn. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Bryant, and there's the drive, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Here's Benton. Pass to Barnes. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Caruso outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Porter. 4 on the clock. Bryant, no good. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Birch with a screen on Caruso. Here's Benton to the inside. Outside for Boucher. Takes the 3. Toronto the rebound. Outside Barnes. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Caruso. And here's Bryant outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break. Then, and while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Otto Porter, Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then it's Jackson, and it's Benton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now here's Maxey. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Inside. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Benton. Young with a screen on Maxey. Here's Benton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Pass to Embiid. Here's the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Jackson. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Pass to Flynn. Jackson outside. Four on the clock. From about 19. Misses off the right iron. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Launches a three. Nails it from three. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Banton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Anunoby for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Young with it. Back to Flynn. From 15 feet away. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Achua. Embiid inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Young. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Bryant from downtown. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 30 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Siakam against Isaac. Siakam in the post. And that one's drained from the low block.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Van Vliet against Melton. Bryant outside. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that, playing the right way.
Maxey, he's checked in for Melton. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Maxey against Achua. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Here's Siakam. Oh, rejected by Isaac. For three, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent with it, now guarded by Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope comes in for Thibault. Caruso, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Mama, the pass to Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. For 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And here's Melton. Here's Caldwell Pope. The long distance 3 is buried. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. And he comes up with a bucket. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Van Vliet, that one a little long.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Van Vliet against Melton. Outside Vanderbilt. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Caruso. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Joel Embiid.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Siakam hits them both.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Caldwell Pope. Bamba, a screen on Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Van Vliet. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And the 76ers with possession. Melton outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Van Vliet. Melton passes to Vanderbilt. That one falls.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Van Vliet outside. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve